an object. The object is base class type. So, but this base class type object is not directly using the base class memory. It is using derived class memories. That means through that base class object, so it can access the members of all the derived classes and it can handle them. But all need to be allocated in different memories so that it can individually deal with them. It can individually deal with them. That means if I want only to deal with consultant, I can access the memory of consultant and handle that memory. That means it's not that I need to print all these details. So generally what we can do, I can simply put employees of one dot print method. I can access only one specific employee. I can handle and work with only one specific employee. I will compile and I will run this here. I will run this here and I am dealing with only one specific employee. One specific employee. I'm just creating an iterator. I'm just creating an iterator so that I can read all employees in one attempt and work with them. Individually, you can manage with them, right? So technically, this is how actually it exhibits polymorphism. It exhibits polymorphism. So this is the point. That means the concept yesterday I told you, if you remember, can we create a base class object using the memory of derived class? Yes, it is possible. Can I create a derived class object using the memory of base class? It is not possible in other languages. Why? Because in other languages, it tries to allocate the memory of derived class before the memory of base class is allocated. That means constructor. Due to that, it is not possible, but it is possible in terms of Typescript, because in Typescript, the derived class constructor will have a call for superclass constructor. Due to that, this is possible. Due to that, this is possible, right? How we can implement polymorphism. I will give you a small task to try. So a task for you to try. You try to do these tasks. Do this task. So what you have to able to do is you try to two tasks I will give you. One, first task for you is you try to create a method that can accept. You try to create a method that can accept parameters. But two ways. One is method, it is empty. Another one, method, so it should be A comma B. 2. If it is general method, this is just printing value. And A comma B, it should be addition of AB should be printed. That means, remember, method name should be same. That means create single method. You can say create single method that can accept parameters and can be parameterless. That means now use the polymorphism technique. By using polymorphism technique, try to create a method with two overloads. So that means without parameters and with parameters. Without parameters, if I call the method, it should just print a message. That means you can simply say that print message. With parameters, if I pass, then it should return the addition of those two values. So if you can create this, then next step, what you do is create a method that can create single method that can handle, or you can say that can handle all mathematical operations, operations like add, subtract, multiply, divide, like this, that can handle all these mathematical operations like add, subtract, multiply, and divide. That means it's simple, means I'm saying that you can pass parameter, you can pass parameters and operation type. That means I want you to create, right? I want to create a method like this method, and into that 10 comma 20 parameters, and the operation name add, then it should return addition of those numbers. So method, and suppose it is 10 comma 3, and you say mul, then it should return multiplication of the numbers. So you should able to try to design these two types options. So create a method which can handle this type of functionalities, and try that by using polymorphism technique, right? So if you can try that by using polymorphism technique, that means now you are good in your logics with both polymorphism as well as method parameters. That means function parameters and function return types, right? I hope you understood the questions. That means the tasks. I want you to create one method which can handle different functionalities. So for with polymorphism, you need to use polymorphism, and through polymorphism you try to implement these two tasks. If you are able to do, that's great, good. If you are facing any difficulty, I will help you in that, but you must able to try this, right? Similarly, I will be keep on giving you tasks now based on what the topics we are learning, so that you can get a clarity and you can face issues. Hi, sorry, lost connection. So fine, I hope you understood what to try. So you try this, then once you can try these two exercises, then we can go into another concept, that is how to deal with abstraction. So what is abstraction and how do we deal with abstraction? So after abstraction, few more concepts are there. With that, we will finish this TypeScript part. And once I will give you a review of all the topics that we have discussed, we will clarify the doubts, and then we will move on to our Angular concept now, right? And this abstraction, we will discuss about this in tomorrow session. And by tomorrow, you try to do these two exercises and let me know about them, if you are able to do or not. If you are able to do, I will give you a link repository tomorrow. You can upload your examples there so that I can go through them. So we will share examples globally with all our other people also. At one repository I will give you, so we can start practicing on various exercises and examples and keep on tracking how they are working, right? We can compare with others how they have done, right? Tomorrow we'll continue with this. Thank you.